Hi everyone. Today's pick a card is going to cover the topic what hidden messages from spirit, what messages do spirit have for you that you may have missed or that could be hidden. So here are your three piles. You have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3, and you can choose what goes out to you, the energy from each pile. And I'm going to get started on divvying up your sections. You can skip ahead. All right, so these are your three piles. Okay, again, we have pile 1 here, pile 2, okay, and then we have pile 3 here. Choose now which pile calls out to you. And all right, so I'm going to get started with pile 1. Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. I'm so glad that you could make it here. I do want to say that the energy here is covering a whole array of emotions and feelings, and so it could be talking to specific groups, um, different people in the same situation. So I just want to be clear about that. Use your intuition here. Yeah. So all right, let's get started. So one of the hidden messages that spirit could be sending you that you may not be noticing is that it's time to raise the bar. So you may, is this blurry? So you may be noticing that things are difficult to pass through, or there's some challenges coming your way and you already know how to handle these challenges, but it's because you were taught how to handle them. So I'm hearing that you're receiving upgrades for a reason. Things are getting easier because they're going to get harder, and you're learning how to overcome certain challenges because there's even bigger coming towards you. So just be prepared for that. Everything's going to work out, whatever it is that's coming towards you. You already know how to handle it. But for some of y'all, you might think like, well, I just figured this out and now things are even tougher. It's because you wouldn't be able to move forward unless you understood what was going on in the background. So there's a reason for everything. All right. And so, again, these messages could be talking to multiple people in the same situation, because it seems to be going back and forth. On one hand, it's saying raise the bar, raise your standards, or the bar is being raised almost like inflation, but then you're receiving a promotion. You're going to receive everything you need to get whatever it is that you want or you're going after, but it may cost more at the end of the day. But you're going to have everything you need to get it. So don't worry. And then there's also a message here that's saying what you don't like may be helping you. At the same time, what you like is on a higher vibration. So I feel like this has something to do with the lower vibes. Maybe you're really learning how to separate yourself from these lower vibes. And it's like, okay, now I'm very sure that I don't want this in my life. And then at the same time, God is saying help those people, look on them with kindness and grace and compassion. I'm saying gratitude. I'm also hearing gratitude as well, because I feel like they're helping you. They're simultaneously lifting you up. Maybe just as quickly as you want to get out of this situation, they're pushing you out as well. That's the energy, that's the vibe that I'm getting. Like, they're not pulling you down, they're pushing you up and out. And you have patience here. Temperance can be seen as a card of patience. It's also about balancing two different types of energies. So with the story of Mary and Martha, Martha was helping out at a dinner party that Jesus was invited to, or yeah, because of Jesus, they were having this party or gathering. And so I believe it was Mary or Martha. It might have been Martha who was helping out. But Mary chose to sit and communicate with Christ and learn something. And so one of the women were upset about this, like having to work and having to help. So there's a hidden message here. That the message could be that either side you choose is the side that's meant for you, and you're getting everything out of it that you need. Like some women, well, not just women, but some people feel like they need to move around, like they need to move their hands in order to be helpful in a situation. This could be you as well. Like maybe you took on some jobs just because you needed to do something, like you just needed to use your hands or move around and you didn't want to think too much, but in the long run you're like, well, why did I waste my time? You didn't waste your time because you gained so much out of that position, whatever it was. It could have been something in the service industry, like I'm hearing something like catering, cooking, cleaning, doing hair, doing makeup, things like this, where you're really servicing someone. Massage therapist, someone could have done. You have Ace of Feathers and the High Priestess as well. Whatever you did is basically like you put in your time. Like in some countries, I don't know if it's everywhere, but in some governments, if you put in a certain amount of work, you can pull that out. It's like a savings account. If you work a certain amount of time, you can have benefits from that, like Social Security or something like that. I feel like there's a spiritual storage of karma that you have to pull from because of how much you've done in the past. Okay. So it's saying you're a very helpful person. One way or the other, if you feel like you've wasted your time, you were helping somebody, and being helpful is valuable. All right. So I feel like that's a message coming from spirit that you are helpful and God loves you and he's paying you back for everything that you've done. So you don't have to feel like you were being used at all. Maybe if you knew that this is all monetary gain at the end of the day, you would have felt some type of guilt, because it's like it kind of taints the mission of helping someone when you know you're going to get paid for it. But so that's why I feel like maybe for some of y'all, you weren't aware of just how much you're going to gain from this, what you've done for this person or this group or whatever it is that your situation is coming up in this reading, that you're going to get paid for that. Okay. All right. And then I'm having some energy about a sick crop. Okay. So there's a sick crop and someone needs to cut off this crop. So it's like it's coming out like it's not the end of the world here. It's just like almost like just trimming the hedges or something. But there is someone that's going to need to cut someone off that's depressing them or bringing them down. And then there's a very same message for someone who's saying there's someone that's reaching out for you that wants help. This could be the same person that you're cutting off, and they're saying that they were with you in hard times. They were with you in hard times. Okay, so it's almost like they're pleading for you to keep them around. Okay, and there's a reminder to look on the needy with compassion. So that's for someone. I'm hearing you made the right decision either way, whether it was to cut this person off or give them a second chance. Someone's looking for a home. You might have gave them a place to stay. Okay, remember who you are, because it's very important when it comes to these upgrades. Remember your job. Remember your purpose. I'm not going to make this too long, but there is a lot to get out here. More about this sick crop. Yeah, it's about someone who is maybe bipolar, like they get happy and sad really quickly. But I'm also hearing something like a wave. There's a wave of energy coming towards you or away from you. You could be radiating some type of energy. Okay. So I'm just going to pull out your High Priestess. You did receive the High Priestess card. So maybe that's the message here. Like, is right before your eyes. What you're looking for is already there. They're like, there's money already in your account. Okay. Like maybe you're waiting for a refund or something. It's already there. Like you're still going to go through the process of making sure everything is okay. But I feel like for some of y'all, it's going to be even more than okay. You might get some bad news that's like followed by really good news, and then even more amazing news that kind of just blows everything out of the water. So I think I'm making this one just a bit too long, so I'm just going to close this energy up. But I feel like overall with this energy, that the hidden messages the spirit is giving you that you may not be aware of is that you are amazing. Like, you really are exactly what God is looking for, and many others are looking for exactly what you are and what you encompass. It could be because of what you've been through, something that ended that maybe put you in a worse situation, but it made you feel like you can't run from yourself, like you're stuck in this high priestess situation. Um, but that makes people trust you and even more, because they can read you, they can read your energy, and they know exactly who you are. And because you can't run from yourself, they're like, they just trust everything about you, and the trust is so valuable. And I feel like you have a lot of that. God trusts you, spirit trusts you. uh, People who are coming towards you and wanting to start relationships with you trust you. Your crop trusts you. So when it comes to trimming little areas that aren't working out, it's going to grow right back, and it's gonna be even better because of this, because of you being able to take that initiative. So I hope that came out as clear as it's meant to be. And I also have some energy here that I don't want to miss out on, because God says you're full and complete with Him. Everything you need comes from Him. Okay, and there's a verse here. It's Colossians 2, verse 10. It says, "And you have a full and true life in Christ, who is ruler over all rulers and powers." So if there's someone who is maybe upset about the way you're receiving blessings, like you're not putting in the work, or they feel like you're, or it's like these messages are kind of popping up all over, it's for a reason, and that's because God is talking to you and He wants you to be secure in who you are. I hope this is making sense, that you have a very powerful position. I'm just going to leave it there. Okay, if you want to book a personal reading, you can do so. Just leave a comment and I'll contact you about that. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. You can also join my membership for content in advance. I'm still kind of like struggling with the members only content, but it's definitely going to be something worthwhile. So just let me know if you have any suggestions when it comes to that. But yeah, I'm going to have to move on to Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So you want to know what hidden messages Spirit has for you. So we're asking Spirit for hidden messages that you may not be aware of. Current situation. What are some things you may be missing? And so it's very clear that you're drawing a crowd and you're ready for it. That's the very first message I heard with this energy, is be ready to help, because that may be what you started. That was your intention to begin. And so that's the clue, to be ready to help. So there may be people coming towards you that's going to need your help. And just so you don't get frazzled, just be ready to help them. You're fully equipped and capable to be able to conquer whatever it is that's coming towards you. And also, like, you have authority over this energy that's coming towards you. You're meant for it, is meant for you. Everything is working out and matching. The energies are matching, and you're connecting with what's meant for you. So you're going to feel really comfortable in this new situation, more comfortable than you've ever felt. Queen of Chalices, and then Two of Chalices in reverse. So Queen of Cups, she's usually sitting out in the middle of the ocean, very comfortable. She's looking down at a cup, like almost like doing some form of divination, like just kind of watching the waves is what it looks like. And it seems like she's very comfortable with the motions and emotions around her. That's kind of what I feel like with this energy. Like, you're definitely being put in a high position. And you're going to see over a lot of different type of people coming towards you, and people with different energy and emotions. I know I'm saying the word energy a lot. And then we have the scene of Noah's Ark, all these different animals, and possibly you feeling like you're like the because I'm getting a feminine energy here. Like, the wife of Noah's Ark. Okay. Take therefore no thought for tomorrow, for the morrow will take thought for the things of itself. Yeah, maybe someone feels like they have a lot going on and like there's not much to draw from, like for inspiration, because you're inspiring everyone. Like people are pulling from you, but you don't have anyone to pull from. So that's why I feel like you pulling from God and drawing closer to God, drawing closer to your higher self, being comfortable with the decisions that you've made, being comfortable with your purpose, your mission. Ask and it shall be given to you. That's why these choices are going to be so much easier for you to decide, because you already know what you want. You already know who you are. Hidden messages, Spirit. What are some hidden messages? Okay, I'm seeing franchise here in Arc. You could be being asked to build something, possibly a business that not too many people are supporting. Like people definitely need your energy, but they may not be supporting your dreams. You have dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. So yeah, this is very much on the mark here, that you are drawing closer to God and being inspired by God. God is giving you everything you need. You're tapped in. You're connected to source. Then you have abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment. So the reason why you're not really connecting with this crowd that's forming around you is because you're connected to source. They want source, but they can't connect to it. So because you're connected, that is your purpose, and God is giving you and feeding you all of this information. It's such a valuable position that you're in right now. But it is right now. So you might actually feel like you're in the future. You might feel like you're so far ahead of everyone, and you are in a way, but I feel like it's because you're so intelligent. You have 2 of air, 2 of cups, indecision, avoidance, confusion. And then Jonathan made a covenant with David because he loved him as himself. So both of these 2 of air and 2 of cups is, one talks about a transference of energy and emotions, and another one talks about making 2 decisions or making a decision. So we did touch on that a little bit here about you being able to decide exactly what you want. So you might have, I feel like at the end of the day, you're not going to have to decide it all because you already know. And also you're going to be able to get both. Whatever this is referring to, like you can choose both. You can take both. You can have both. For some of y'all, place this where it belongs. But that's what I'm hearing. Awakening. And then you're awakening to this power that you have, that you are in a position that is very God-like, because who you're blessing is like you're an angel. To the people who are reaching up to you for help, they are looking at you like an angel. And you're blessing them in a way like you're inspiring them to do amazing things in their life. And I just see this angel here. Usually when you see angels, like you imagine that it's someone watching over you, and that's the case when it comes to your spirit guides. But for the people that you're in contact with, you're their angel, and they look at you like an angel. That's what I'm getting. And you're going to be very comfortable with that position. Like it's going to feel like mom, like you're the mom, like you're the queen of the castle, and it's a beautiful thing. I feel like it could be all you ever wanted. If this is a feminine I'm talking to, place it where it belongs. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy here, a lot of water vibe, a lot of emotional soundness and emotional intelligence. It could be male as well if you're very tapped into your emotions and you feel the waves and you're very comfortable with that. So it's just like this constant pulse of energy that you're very comfortable with. Okay. So I believe that's it for this energy. Is there anything else? Any other hidden messages? Let's look up James 4:8. Any other hidden messages that you could be missing? Let's see. What's going on with James? It says, draw nigh to God and he will draw nigh to you. So this is your inspiration. James 4:8. Let's see what book comes before that. So give yourselves completely to God. Stand against the devil, and the devil will run from you. Draw nigh to God, and God will come near to you. You sinners, clean sin out of your lives. You who are trying to follow God and the world at the same time, make your thinking pure. Be sad, cry, and weep. Change your laughter into crying and your joy into sadness. Wow. So that could be the hidden message, like with this decision that you're going both ways. And I'm like, you can choose both. Just say both. Maybe that's not the case for some of y'all. Maybe y'all do have to decide between God and some other kind of satanic root. And it's just like this choice is being made for you. You're going to choose God. You're going to keep choosing God. And every time you have an option to go astray, you're going to choose God. Okay? So that's what I feel is the hidden message that Spirit wants you to know. You're gonna choose the right answer, and you're gonna go down the right path or up the right path. And this is your awakening that is already settled. You're in the light. Okay, that's just how it is. Okay, so that's the energy I have for this pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed. If so, you can book a personal reading with me. Leave a comment, subscribe, share. And you can also join my members only for content in advance. And yeah, so that's the energy here. It's very much already set in place, even though there's so much water vibes and a flowing, a pulsation of, what am I getting at? Like, I don't know. I just feel like you're set in stone despite you constantly being in motion. And it's difficult for a lot of people to understand what that feels like, but it's like this is your place. It's carved out for you. No one can feel it but you. And it's a really good feeling at the end of the day. Okay. All right. So I'm going to move over to pile number 3. Hi, pile 3. Okay, so you want to know what are some hidden messages from Spirit. And first off, I'm hearing that you're going to be preserved. Like your spirit is being preserved right now and you're going to rise up again. I'm also hearing that God is showing you favor, upset with some things in the past, but that is over and done with. And he's ready to pour his blessings on you. And also this is because you stay true to your calling. Like for some of y'all, it could have been like you were really stubborn and you were being told to do something, you decided that you did not want to do what you were being told, and so you got labeled as being rebellious and disobedient, and you might have felt like some negative karma that you were experiencing, but you kept trudging along. You kept moving forward, and now I feel like you've made it through whatever that negative, well, if it was God, whatever it is that you felt was resisting, like your resistance is separating, disappearing. That's what I'm feeling like. Like you're going to see the light of day, and then someone could do like taxidermy or something like that. So it's like you might have felt like you were being preserved, but also like ignored in a way. And so now you're going to see the light. You're going to receive the spotlight again. There was some energy about inflation, like, or requirements going up. Like you got everything together to do something, and then by the time you, like, say you were standing in line for something, and then by the time you reach the front gate, there's new rules. You're gonna somehow still be able to get through. Like you're being, because that was the energy from pile number 1. And then I'm seeing deflate here. So it's almost like the rules are changing just in time for you to make it through. Like maybe the prices went up for a while, but now they're going back down. Something like that. If that's resonating with you, It could be requirements or standards or something. Like someone was not trying to let you get through. Let's get to the cards. Someone was not trying to let you get through, but they had a change of heart. And this could be something that they do often. Change their mind about things at the last minute. Like they might have a real negative judgment about you. Or this could be you. Like you might have a negative judgment about some people or some things or situations. But then you see that, if you really analyze the situation pretty well, like you're actually advanced. And it's almost impossible to get where you are without going through some type of trauma or trials and tribulations. So that could be the hidden message that you're not seeing, that you are still ahead of the game. Maybe you had to take a negative approach to some situations, like you had to look at things through heart and eyes, just because someone was trying to take advantage of you, because you're nice. 4 feathers here. Okay, so this could indicate you taking a rest. That rest was preserving you. When you take your time to do things and, not rushing through, trying to get to the finish line, that time really adds up and it just makes the message more meatier. I don't know who that's for, but the mission or whatever it is you're trying to express. 7 of chalices. So this is about you having a lot of choices. It's the energy of pile number 2 as well. So these piles are really merging into each other. You might want to check out the other piles if they call to you as well. Pile 2, pile 1 is all kind of merging into this. Well, this is pile 2. But I don't know why I'm feeling like pile 3 is going to have something. Is this pile 3? Yeah, this is pile 3. Okay. So yeah, pile 1, pile 2 may have something to do with your energy as well. He that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto the Father. It's like you're stepping in Christ's shoes, or some deity that you believe in, because everyone has their own name for God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. This could also be your father. Maybe your father has an important role in your life, like someone who you can trust and follow and believe in. This ancestors as well. Okay. All right, I'm just getting a little bit stimulated. Let's just keep going. Okay, you have Knight of Father. Ooh, father. Okay, something's going on with somebody's father. Is energy here. This could be a hidden message from spirit. This is something to do with your father. Knight of Fire. Confident, passionate, adventurous. Something could be going on with your dad. Maybe you're taking after him more than you realize. Like you guys are walking along the same path, and he's leaving some clues for you that's going to be advantageous. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much right now. And you having the willpower to move forward. He could be pushing you along. Or I'm also seeing him like blowing someone's father, like blowing, like breeze, like a breeze is pushing you along or pushing your cart along. And you having victory. You receiving victory in some area. I'm going to close this energy because it's like, it's really strong. Okay. Then you have Queen of Fire and the Will. So you've got your Fortune card here. Let's pull a couple more cards. I'm going to do it Lenormand style to find out some hidden messages. With this Will, there's some luck coming towards you. Yeah, so you're gonna receive an advantage, like a bonus or something, so that you can move ahead. This is because you kept the peace. Hidden messages, willpower. Yeah, it's because you sat back and let things have its day in the spotlight. You let them burn out their energy and let them get tired. And then we just had the Sun card. So let's see some hidden messages for pile 3 that they may not have been noticing. What are you trying to say, Spirit? Okay. So you had a broken heart. That's what I'm getting. Or something that you were doing was leading to a broken heart. Like people were stealing your blessings. That's what I'm seeing, left and right. But you just let them. You let them take it and run, and you stayed grounded in your positioning. People were very selfish. And I'm also seeing that whatever they took from you didn't last because it's not theirs. It's like it's not coded for them. It's just it's like someone trying to steal your credit cards or something. And then as soon as they go to spend it, they don't know the password, or the cops are already on their trail. You've already deactivated the card. That's how it is. It's even more so because the material world is trying to catch up with the spirit world. So whatever's happening in the spirit realm is controlled by God. So whoever was trying to steal things from you, take your energy, take your blessings, steal your identity, steal your joy, all of those things are, and you're being rewarded, you're being compensated for that. And also I feel like it's leading you to joy. Like you're gonna have so much joy that people are they're gonna feel embarrassed. Like they're gonna hide in shame because they can't experience the type of joy that you have. Like when you laugh, it's something about your laughter. It pisses people off. Some people, some haters, because they can't just steal your energy. It's like, oh, that's real. That's a real, genuine laugh. That's real love. That's real peace. And they can't touch you. You're out of their league. Okay, but that's the energy I have for this pile. If you enjoyed that, you can book a personal reading with me. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Okay, you can also join my members only for content in advance. Members only to get to see this content earlier. All right. So yeah, I feel like this abundance is coming towards you, like having so many choices and being able to go wherever you want. Like you got so much luck in your hands and on your side right now that's just pushing you forward. You don't even have to try as hard. Whether you judge people negatively or positively is already set in stone. Whoever they are is what they are. They're going to receive their karma, but you're receiving karma as well. And it's so, 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 so good. Okay. It's just so big and beautiful. The blessings that are coming towards you. It's just amazing. All right. It might even shock you. That's how amazing they are. All right. But I'm going to go ahead and close, and I'll see you next time.